Okay, here we are. So at the logging depot, or sorry, the logging site, I should say, not logging depot, logging site. So we are finally here. We're not finally here. Got some stuff cleared out. We're actually working our way through. Oof, it is just slow workings. But we've got enough cleared out, and I've got enough stuff going on, and we've got enough things that are starting to get needing repair and refuel. I have been bringing in stuff, like I've been bringing in the low boy and what have you, and trying to like bring it in, bring it out, but it's just getting a little too annoying. We're sitting at about 24,000 bucks. I've been doing a little bit of testing, and I think we can probably get away with doing something here. So what I'm gonna do is actually, you know what? We're gonna try to just kind of start a level area. I want a little shop area, just a little spot to repair, refuel, right? And I don't. I mean, there's things we can do. There's little stuff, but I want to put the old Matrix touch to it and make it all complicated. And also, too, I actually have been mucking about with some of the decorations and some of the sheds and such, and I've been finding some neat stuff there. So we're gonna try this out. Hopefully, this works out. But yeah, we're at the logging site here, so we've cleared everything out. We've got our trees planted down there. Holy jumping! We've got lots of lodgepole pines coming in, so that's going to be coming in. We're going to be using that yarder this way. Plus, we're going to be using the yarder this way. Plus, we're going to be using the yarder this way. So I think this spot will be a good little spot for just a little spot for basically a little shed and repair area. So I have an idea, and I've been looking around, and I found this shed right here. So this is the wooden shed. Now this wood shed is by uh, Bart SONV3. Bart NV3. So I'll have that in the description there on how to spell it and everything. He's got all that sort of stuff and everything I'm using as I go, but just to let you know. So again, testing wise, we're going to see how it goes. I don't want to go too okay here. So just a word of warning, I don't want to go too close to this road because as much as I can't change the paint of it, I can change the level of it. So I don't want to get too close that I'm going to change the level, but I also yeah. So I've tried this a little bit. Now, what I do for this part, for trying for the words are hard. What I do like to do for this situation, because I do want to get a level, but I want to get a level closer to the road. So I just start the level. We're gonna go right about there. That's okay. See how it didn't let me paint, so that's what's making me assume that we can't paint down there as well. Now it did do some level like auto leveling. That's what I want, right? So we want that to start. Now, excuse me. Now the great thing is that this shed is just it's a neat little shed. It's a neat little shed. And I'll show you why here in a second. So while we're here, so 8,000 or 8,600 bucks, 16 slots to put that down. It's a little high on the slots, but I'll show you why. Because I keep saying just do it. Oh yes, let's just turn that stuff back on. So here we go. So now see these little spots right here. So we can walk up to here and it says show the wall. Boom. So we can put walls up in between certain areas. So that's okay. So like hide the wall, show the wall. So we can have that. And there's also debris and like decoration and stuff that's on this, which is fantastic. We just got to find where it is, like show the wall, show the props. There you go. Boom. So there's the props there. So there's props all over. Now we're not going to be using these props. We're going to be show the wall. How do we get hide the props? There we go. Okay, so let's just get into my plan. And now, so that's the first thing that we are using is that from Bartso there. Now the other thing we are going to be using just to add a little panache is a little bit of decoration. I did find we go to decoration and we go way down. Now this decoration pack is the decoration pack by AgrarKadabra. It is the one. It looks like an office sea can. So we should be close. We should be close. Yeah, there it is. Beauty. So decoration object 39 in the decorative objects pack by AgrarKadabra. And yeah, this is nice. This is nice. So now I did forget to mention that when I did place the shed, I made sure to have snapping on because I want to make sure a lot of this stuff lines up. So I did place my snapping on. So we're just going to get this to see if we can line this up. So I don't want it in the wood. We just want it out of the wood just a little bit. Yeah, right there, I think should be good. Let's see. One back. Oh, that's going to be tight. Tight. Then we turn our, we turn our free mode on. Boom. That's down. Oof. Oof, that looks good. All right, now we should be able to control the wall from the outside there. So now from there, can we? Yes, show the wall. Boom. So we want to show the wall here too. Yes, boom. Perfect, perfect. Now, the good thing is that we are going to do some softening, so that there will be some softening that will take place, but we don't have to worry about it just now, or just yet. Now, this one, you know what? I think this one, yeah, you know what? We're gonna show show the wall there. So that's, oh yeah, I like that so far. I like that so far. But for placement purposes, we are just going to remove that wall for right now. Now, what we are going to do is we're going to use, we did use this already on, at the log cabin workshop, and that is, oh no, we want tools. And so it's just one extra slot. So that's the great thing is it's one extra slot. It's the vehicle workshop. The workshop table actually is what it's called by Nico do 55. And we've already used this on our main one. So it's just one extra slot for us. And again, I want the snapping on because I want to get it as tight as we can get it. Oh, let's do one out. Actually, you know what? Let's turn the snapping off on this one because this one we can snap that down all natural, and we just want to make sure it's not blocking the door and we're not hitting anything. Boom, right there. I think it looks good, so that we can pull anything up right in there, and it should as far as I can remember from the thing. From our log cabin there, it'll be able to repair anything out here. Now, I think we should be able to fit everything underneath this side, so that should be fine. Now, on top of that, for the main stuff, what we're going to be doing is, I did select this because initially I was going to use the base game one here, the small petrol tank. It's one slot. It's $5,300, but they do have what? Let's just check it out right now because I haven't even checked it out. It's old fuel tanks. And that is this one right here. So old diesel fuel tank, 3,000 liters, 2 slots. And that's, who's it? Sorry. That is by AEN Design. Sorry, my bad. So capital AEN, and then design with a capital D. And then so we've got, okay. All right. And customize green, red. Okay, red or green. All right. All right. Interesting. So, but it's at the backs. Oh, excuse me. But I do like that aged one. Okay, and that's all of it, is it? Yeah, so that's all we get. And then we do have this one that is, we have this one up there, but it's just so 1,200 liters. We could put that. Yeah, see, I think this is more deserving of the logging depot. However, with it pointed this way, because initially, so it's $750 as opposed to this is $5,300. And initially I was having it like this sort of thing where you just pull up the side, right? Pull up the side. So we could do that. $750, one extra slot. We could do that. What about like so? That's not too bad. I mean, we might have to squeeze you a little bit to get in. I was hoping to get, you know what? I don't think that's bad at all. I think that's bad at all. So what we can do, then maybe we get the snapping on, because I don't want to. For $750, if we have to replant this, that's fine. So what we're going to do is let's just take a little chance here. Too close, overlap, boom, right there. A little bit of room in the back, a little bit of room up front there. Looking pretty good. Okay. That's not so bad. And then I did have a plan to use the decorative pack as well. That I've already had there. That AgrarKadabra there. Sorry, he does have a. It is like a concrete barrier Now it is too far down. That's one downside about playing with all the decorations is there's just so many to go through. However, it should be here any minute because there is the fence one. Yeah, there it is right here. So, oh, sorry, this is the big decoration package mod. Oh, okay. Well, okay. Momentarily, it should pop up on the screen who the modder is because I did not grab a screenshot of that. I do apologize. But I'm thinking if we use your concrete barrier or something like this, right? Because we don't need it. Oh yeah. Or do we do like 2? Do we do like a? If we get close enough, what if we try $20? Oh, what if we do? Yeah, something like that. We do. Yeah, that should be good. Is that too far? No, I think that should be good there. You keep seeing it. Yeah, done. All right. All right. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And then, okay, because what I was initially thinking was close. Ooh, yes, then we can have that. We can also have like a drive-through, right? So then we come up here, we can close that door or that wall. Here we go. You know what we could even do? We can even do this. Oh, hey. Okay. Hide props. Those are some props there. No props there. That's just hide the wall. Because we could put the wall up. Show the wall. There we go. It's almost like you have some wind blockage, right? That'd be nice. Working some a little bit more protection than just top cover. Okay, and then what other? Because what else do we have here? Because we don't want to. That wall's going to go right through it, and that's kind of weird to have this wall here. Okay, show the wall. Yeah, no, I think we're good. I think we're good. We don't want this wall here because that'd be kind of weird as well. Okay, so that is that. Now the other part, last part is okay. What do we got here? Do we got Oh, that's right. So then that's there. And then I was thinking about this. So before, see, this is where tools. Is it in tools here? I forget. Oh no, it was in other. So I was wondering about that. Where do we have a spot? Do we put a spot for? Oh, see, why do you got to point that way? Grr. Because do we put a spot for some chainsaws? Right? That would only make sense that we have a little spot for chainsaws. However, with the way it is, just be kind of okay. I'll think about that. But for now, that's the base of it. Now, from here, painting wise, now I will say with this sand being here, it's neat and all. It's nice, but it's kind of annoying. I will say it's kind of annoying. So first and foremost, we are going to put gravel down where our fuel tank is, as well as where the sea can is, because I want to have just that little bit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to work out from there. I'm thinking dirt will be the main part that's going to be in underneath, and then we'll work the dirt into the forest, so to speak. So backside here, we're going to obviously get into some grass because we need a little bit of that there. There we go. Cover that up. A little bit of gravel sticking out isn't too bad at all. So we can actually pop that in a little bit. Oh, I wish we brought the circles back. All right, so then we do a little bit of grass that way. Well, actually, that is going to be dirt technically, so we can do some dirt coming around here. And then, yeah, because the dirt's going to be coming in, especially when you're coming in to drive in fuel up. Oh, I really am not liking this. Whoa, that is like super, super square. Okay, so let's actually, you know what? While we're here, just because I really don't like looking at that hump, I know we're going to get there, but we're going to soften this right now. Just get there we go. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth, so we're not hitting the road. And then again, we're going close to the building, not close to the road, but I'm not touching the building, so it seems to be working out pretty well. Then we got we're going to soften this up right here, so a nice little transition. Now, I'm not planning on really doing anything back here, so to speak. I mean, other than yeah, no, I can't really see. Because we did put the little drive through here, so this is kind of a nice little easy transition. So on the bigger trucks, it'll actually be nice that we can now go that way. We don't have to worry about taking this ungodly turn and then that ungodly turn, so we can kind of work it that way, as well as kind of like a back and forth. So I did put that in, and then we are going to be putting. Oh, I don't know. I kind of feel like, okay, let's just continue on here because I kind of feel like there's just so much we could do potential wise, but okay, so from here, this is where the grass stops, and then we're going to get to, I'm thinking some forestry. Let's get into some of that there. And then that gets into not animal mud, we want dirt. There we go, some dirt there going there. And this sand, oof, I will say this sand is absolutely, I don't know, it's starting to become a bit of a pain in my butt. I will say it's getting to the point now where it's not too bad when it's a little bit bumpy, but then you get like perfect example is our CV International there when it's got no load and it's fully or yeah when it's unloaded and it's like the suspension's rock hard, then that is where the bumps in the sand, oh boy, they go nuts. So that's where it's kind of killer right now. I don't know if I want to get rid of the sand completely. Like I kind of feel like I do. I think that might get to a point where we might get rid of the sand completely, but it's just like it's not too bad. But then you get points where okay, hold on. You know what? We don't have the CV up here, but because when they try with the tracked vehicles don't create bumps. So that's kind of nice. However, the non-tracked vehicles and the heavier vehicles, they create these little bumps right here, which aren't too bad. You know what? I crying over spilt milk here, maybe. I don't know. I think I'm just or a mountain out of a molehill. I think that's what's going on here. So I'm tempted. I'm contemplating whether or not we should. I'm thinking we will eventually, but anyway. So from here, now that we've got a little bit of the painting, you've seen what I'm doing, just kind of popping the paint down here and there. We've got the dirt in there. We've got some gravel that where everything's set, which everything looks good there. Now we did paint up there, so now we are going to have to replant our grass. And if I do remember correctly, I think this was just a shallow little grass. So we're just going to give nice big swath right there, go around, and then there we go. So now from there, what I'd like to do is, I'd just like to put in the little grass touches where it would almost like poof up after a little bit of time, right? So a little bit of grass spot there, maybe one or two in here, working their way in. And the same thing, got a post in there, so they are going to put a little bit of grass there, grass going there, as well as some grass build up here as well, because don't have very much traffic, so to speak. There we go. So then that should do there. What about around here? Yeah, you know what? I'll put that stuff down, and a little bit of grass is going to grow up inside there. Okay, and then now we just get our little stuff. So the mid stuff, I'm going to put kind of up and against a little bit right there. And then I'm just going to do a little bit. You can't see because of the shadows. That's what sucks. The shadows are kind of hurting it a little bit. But so the mid, we're going to put a little bit in there as well. And then we're going to go to short. And we're going to put some short around there. A little bit of short. Oh, we missed a little spot back there. There we go. A little bit of short in there. Same with down in here. All right. So those little spots right there, just touching it up a little bit. So then, and again, because we are early in season, right? We are in the end of March, so next month we should see a little bit of a better sprout. And then from here we can also do some bushes, right? Whoa, nope. We can also do some bushes too, right? So we can get a little bit of bushes. But oh yeah, there we go. Boom, right there. And then we go a little bit of there, a little splash. Hello. Oh, hello. Okay, that's just says bush. Okay, that's a red pretty bush. And then we're gonna put a couple of those in. What do we got here? What's this one? That looks like a bigger one. Okay. Yeah, not too bad. Now we want some small ones, just a filler, right? Little fillers. Oh, those are big fillers. Okay, those little fillers? No. Oh, these. Oh, wait, no. I think it's these ones. I think it's there we go. Those are the ones I'm thinking. Okay, we went a little full ham back here, but okay, so we can put those up, and then a little cluster right there. And I think what we can do, that's not too bad. I think it's a little much, but not too bad. All right, so a little bit of bushes there. That kind of hams that. A little bit of bushes up there. There we go. We can even flatten it out. I do kind of want to put that shed in there to whether or not I put like for putting up putting in the log cabin or your chainsaw. But the downside to doing that is that the only one that'll really fit is the one shed that is the one shed that only allows you to fit one. Well, it could be like an emergency one, right? Could have like an emergency one. So what if okay, so then we go, all right, let's just try this here. So we go back to dirt. A little bit of dirt in there. Okay. Because the big one that allows you 4 chainsaws, I mean, I don't think I'll ever need that. I mean, we could, but then we could, see this is a little bit much. I think this will do. You know, we'll have an emergency chainsaw here. So then if I forget it, if and when, not if, when I forget, come on, when I forget my chainsaw. Okay, let's try this. So we got snapping's on, free mode's on, boom. Okay. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Come on up there. I think it works. And then, all right, well, now let's actually take a look see here. That's not too bad. A little bit of, no, I think I like that. Just leave the dirt the way it is there. Then we can put an emergency can. Well, don't need the horse brush, but an emergency chainsaw there. Okay. Got some debris there that we didn't have to pay slots for. We got a shed here that we've got repair, with a little bit of shelter, a little bit of wind protection. We got a little bit of security, so to speak. Right, a little spot we can put some valuables, you could say, as well as our repair. And then the good thing, the height of this should fit. First off, it should. Oh yeah, it'll totally reach. Okay. Should, because if I remember correctly, again with the bumpies, right? Sand's neat and all, but after you drive on it a bunch of times, oh Lord, yeah, oh Lord, yes. And then even then, oh yeah, look at that, it'll fit that no problem. I mean, if I really wanted to, you could almost do a drive-through, right? You can almost camera. You can almost take that wall out and make it a drive-through. Oh yes, oh I'm liking this. Okay, so with that, that's not so bad. That's not so bad at all. And then again with the sand, I'm gonna have to think about this, but I'm thinking maybe just making it dirt. Thinking about just making it dirt. Or making a gravel. No, gravel road. A gravel road. Yeah, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Gravel road or do we dirt road? I'm not too sure. I'm thinking dirt though. But yeah, so we're good. So now, oh yes, and then I forgot. Oh, last but not least, yes, we can just get it. So if we stand right here, we can go refill silo. So refill the silo, 3,000 liters is $5,000. We have $12,000 left. Started with 24, and it was like 16 slots for the shed, one slot for the sea can. Sorry, 2 slots for the sea can, 2 slots for that. 1, 2, 3 slots for those. Not too bad. Not too bad. I mean, definitely more slots than you can just get a workshop, but I'm liking this. You know what we could even do? You know what? Just because we went overboard on the bushes, let's just keep going overboard on the bushes here. So let's just add. What do we got? Let's go. Oh, go Lord, we don't need those ones. How about we add something like this, like over here? Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I like it. Okay. Okay. Something like that. And, oh, calm down. Calm down, Major. But, what if we do maybe one here? Will it let us? Nope. It's got to be a big one. Okay. What about this one? Hey, we do a couple there. There we go. There we go. Nice. Nice. Those two there. I like it. See, I feel like that outer one's going to get schmucked. Going to get schmucked and bumped. So what we'll do is let's go back to grass. Just the short stuff. There we go. And we'll just replant the grass there. One little shrub right there. Yeah. That's just more. That's the thing. I got to be really careful with the with the decorations now, right? I can't go super full ham right now because we're at what 2,098 slots. However, we do have all of our pallets. We're at the end of March, so I was just about packing this stuff up when I was getting ready to go do all of the pallet pickup. When then I realized, hey, we got nowhere to pack things up. So actually, you know what? While we're here, let's just boop, boop, boop. And, you know, yes, that's right. We got horsies, so we got a horse brush too. So now we got this one. We can boom. There we go. And I will go grab some spray paint from the house and bring that down. There we go. We now have fuel. Oh, you know what? So it was basically $12,000 to do this, not including fuel, because fuel is going to be $5,000. So to completely fill this is $5,000, which we do not need to do. I'm only going to be cheapo, and we're going to do what? Oh wait. Oh, I see. So it's 3,000 max. So how about we do 1,000 liters? I think 1,000 liters for $1,600. That should be good. And our first customer of the day, which we definitely cannot probably afford, because 10,000. You know what? I bet your repair will probably be like $12,000. All right. There we go. You can back it in, or drive it in, or nose it in, or not even drive it in. There we go. And then let's see how much it is. 14,000. I couldn't repair it anyways. Okay, so definitely need to make a couple more bucks. We have the contracts to do as well, which is nice because we're full up now. So, but we got a couple contracts to do. We can bang those up, and we got paper factory. Yep, 91% full, and sawmill is 85% full. So, as far as I'm concerned, we are ready to rock and roll. So we're gonna go sell off those pallets, make some money, and we're gonna get into April showers, right? It already looks like the showers are going to begin. Cool. All right. Well, thanks again for joining. Hope this helped and gave you some pointers, some ideas. And all right, we got stuff to do. I think this is looking good now. So now we have a logging depot and with an actual repair spot. Oh, yeah. I'm so excited. All right. Thanks again. We'll see you soon.